Okay.
Hi guys.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
What's up, peeps? We're heading off to the gym. Another day, starting off strong. We actually woke up kind of early today, considering when we've been waking up. We woke up around, what, 9:30? Which is actually...
Pretty freaking early for us.
Yeah, it's not as early as we've ever gotten up, that's for sure.
We were really good before. We were getting up at like 7, 8 sometimes earlier.
Then scumbag Bajheera, I've been staying up kind of late streaming, but as long as I wake up on time, it's all good. Sometimes you just gotta run off of 6 hours of sleep, and that's really fine, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, man, I wish I could get 6 hours of sleep. But we're heading out to the gym today. We're probably gonna go to the little baby gym so that we can try to film a little bit of the workout today. I'm doing my back day today, which is gonna be fun. We're gonna do deadlifts and lots of pulling exercises to get my back strong. Yesterday I did awesome chest workout. There's some guys at the gym, other gym that we go to. It's a little bit bigger, and he's like, he comes up to me like one day. And he's like, "This is kind of like an off-the-wall question, but do you play WoW?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you post YouTube videos?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you Bajheera?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, what's up?" And so that was really, really cool. And so I met him that day, and I'd actually known him. I'd recognize his face because, you know, he's been around there, and he actually worked at the snack bar when I was a lifeguard. So that was kind of funny that he recognized me as Bajheera, at least. And so yesterday, him and his friend were in the gym, and I was like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing today?" And he was gonna do chest and triceps. And so we ended up working out together pretty much the whole day, which was a lot of fun to have a spotter on bench day, because that means I can actually do flat bench and incline and decline and all that, and not have to worry about, you know, losing any reps because I have to stop before, you know, my actual like arms and chest give out. So we got to do a really, really solid chest workout yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. You know, we're just having people to work out with in general, and second of all, having people who, you know, who knew me from the YouTube stuff. So that was just a lot of fun hanging out, and talked a little bit about WoW, but it was mainly just working out, which was fun. But yeah, I had a really strong workout. All them French fries and delicious foods that we had talked about in our last IRL video really fueled my body well for an absolutely beast workout. So just in continuing with the thoughts from last video, yeah, a cheat day isn't going to ruin you. It's actually probably going to make you stronger. So that was a lot of fun. Today, looking forward to doing some back. Hopefully we can get some footage for you in the gym. But yeah, awesome workouts yesterday, and looking forward to another one today. We'll see you guys very, very soon. All right, peace.
All right, guys, so today was my back workout, as you may have been able to tell from the intro, and I usually start my back workout off with really, really lightweight deadlifts, and as I mentioned later on in this video, I think these deadlifts, my warm-up weight at least, was a little bit light, because actually, I mean, you could start with this, but I took a little bit too long to get up to the highest weight, because I felt really, really strong today, as I'll mention again in the sort of outro of this video. But yep, I'm starting off with deadlifts today. Deadlifts account for probably most of the growth I'm seeing in my back, actually. I mean, I've always worked my back pretty hard, always doing lots of pull-ups and row. But I originally started doing deadlifts for my overall fitness and even my legs, actually. But I've sort of changed the structure of my workouts a bit, so I can have deadlifts be more of a focus lift for me. I'm doing a push day on my chest day, where I have bench press be the main activity, and then I'll do incline, decline, and flat bench. And then I'll break it down into like just chest movements like fly and tricep movements. But I do the same thing for my back day. I'll start off with deadlifts, but since you can't really break down a deadlift quite as much in the same way, have it just be back training, I'll do pull-ups and pull-downs and lots of row. But yeah, I'm loving deadlifts, and I wanted to give them their own day, so that's why I sort of instituted a push day and a pull day, and then a legs day on its own, and then I actually have a day for my arms on their own as well. I actually start off with legs, so it goes legs day, push day, pull day, and then arms focus for my shoulders and biceps and triceps, just to keep them strong on their own. But as you can see here, I'm trying to keep my deadlift form pretty good. I'm feeling very, very strong. I'm gripping the bar really, really hard. I'm keeping my core muscles tight. I'm keeping my traps really, really tight. Squeezing with my arms, just keeping my entire body really, really, not necessarily, I don't know if tight's the right word, but just, you know, staying strong, making sure I'm flexing every muscle that could possibly be involved with the lift. and it makes the lift go a lot smoother, and I feel like I get a whole lot out of it, especially in my upper back. I usually start with my upper back on my back day, so I'll do lots and lots of deadlifts, and then I'll do upright rows where I target the upper part of my back. And here, I think I bumped it up to, I started off with 135, then I went to 185. Now I'm at 205, so here is, like, maybe this is where I should start my warm-up, but I'm still able to do plenty of reps here. I think I'm doing 12 reps at 185, then I do 10 reps at 205, I believe. I do 10 reps here. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe I don't. It's either 10 or 8, one of the two. But I probably should be doing 10 reps at 205, and then I can do 8 reps at 225. And that's where I'm at here. At 225, I'm still feeling very, very strong. 225 actually used to be the amount of weight I was doing for my 5 sets of 5, believe it or not, only a couple weeks ago on my diet when I wasn't feeling very strong. But I'm getting used to the diet now. I'm feeling quite strong. And you can see I'm not really getting all that low when I go down on the deadlifts because I am using this exercise primarily as a back exercise and my upper back exercise in particular. My legs are involved, and that's why I sort of do them legs, push, and then pull, because I do realize I'm giving my legs a little bit of action by doing deadlifts and stuff. But you see the camera falls over because I'm shaking the ground a little bit, and the camera's precariously balanced. That here I'm doing a 245, but yeah, you get a little bit of leg action when you do deadlifts, but primarily this exercise, in my intention for it, is for my upper back, just to help grow my lats and help grow my traps. And people in the comments have said, that doesn't grow your traps. It's all about your legs. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. When you're holding the weight, you're holding it with your traps the entire time, and I feel like my traps respond especially well to the pull and the stretch, not necessarily, like when you do a shrug. I mean, the shrugs help, but I feel like deadlifts have helped me really widen out on the upper part of my my torso, helping my lats and traps grow. But yep, I'm working pretty hard here. I'm taking it pretty cautious with the way I'm adding weight. So I was doing 225, and then I put just 5 pounds on both sides to 255. But I was feeling strong today. I was cranking these out, so I'm feeling really good getting used to my diet now. I think I might have even up to the amount of calories I'm eating just slightly. I'm not really bumping up my carbs very much right now, but I do need to be a little bit more deliberate about my refeed days. I think that one of the things I learned from going out to dinner that one day where I sort of talked about the cheat meal video. I don't have to call it a cheat meal. You should build in things like that and have it be a refeed day. And you should especially do it if you've got friends or significant others, or you go out to eat with your family. Those are good things to do. Those are positive things to do for you, and just in terms of you as a person. But it's also important that you give your body a chance to refuel, especially if you're on a little bit of a diet like I am, where it's a low carb kind of thing. But here is, I believe, where I'm doing my heaviest weight for the day. I'm either at 265 or 275 at this point, but just more on the refeed day. It is important for me to get some more fuel in my body, because I was dieting pretty hard, not even giving myself a refeed day most of the time. But now I think that, especially how good I felt the past 2 days after going out to eat and getting some really high carbohydrate, high fat foods, I think that really helped fuel me for these workouts. And I don't have to necessarily go quite that crazy in the future, but I definitely want to make sure I include more carbohydrate, like every 3 or 4 days, or probably every 4 days, have a day where I get some more extra fuel in my body. But yeah, I did up to 275 on my deadlifts, and I actually did I believe I did 6 sets, 5 or 6 sets at 275. I laddered up to it, found that 275 was about as high as I wanted to go for the day, even though I was feeling strong. And so I did I believe I did sets of 5 at 275, probably. I think it was sets of 5. I don't really keep track of reps as much as perhaps I should. I just get in there and try to work hard. I'll ladder up. I'll do as many sets, as many reps as I can, and I'll drop the reps down by 2 and increase the weight by 20, basically until I can only do a couple reps. But I've been doing a ladder up and then a 5x5 or a 5x6. On my front squats, I'll do 6x6. And that's pretty much what I do for my main lifts. And then on these lifts, I don't really mind keeping the weight pretty much consistent on these upright rows. I mess with the weight a little bit, but I'm really trying to pull with my upper back, with my lats, I mean, not my lats so much. Well, yeah, I guess it still is, but it's just my upper back with all those muscles that are in the middle of your back and your traps too, because your traps actually do get involved quite a bit, and a lot of those high row exercises. So I'm really trying to get a lot of growth in my upper back at this point, because I feel like the upper part of my body, like my traps and my shoulders, and even my upper chest are areas that can use a lot of growth, and so I'm trying to give them a little bit of love, especially even every day. So I was doing a little bit more incline bench yesterday, and now I'm doing a little bit more high rows today. But like I was saying, with the way I structure my workouts, it's basically built around one big lift, which is deadlift, and then I'll do a lot of these other exercises. And these I think I did sets of, I think I did 4 with overhand grip. Either did 4 or 6. I'm pretty sure it was 4. 4 with overhand grip, and then 4 with underhand grip. This video is going to be plenty long without me showing you every set of every rep of every set. I always get that wrong. But yeah, I'm not going to show you every set because I don't want the video to be 45 minutes long, which it actually could be. But hopefully these exercises, you get the point, right? The point gets across that the way I'm structuring my workout is sort of start with the upper back, really try to not fatigue you so much, but really try to get as much work in my upper back as possible, and then I'll sort of move down. And so I'm going away from the rows, now I'm going into some pull-ups. And I did 4 sets of overhand pull-ups, as you're seeing here. And in the beginning, I'll try to keep them pretty controlled, like I'm doing here. Really try to squeeze with my back and all those muscles in your back. And then sometimes you just got to get mean with the exercise and just try to crank out some reps. And I think both approaches are good. There's time under tension, which recruits lots of muscle fibers. But then there's also the explosive lifting, which also recruits lots of muscle fibers. So you can lift how you enjoy lifting, as long as you're working hard. And I think that the intense lifting and the time under tension lifting are both pretty intense, and they're going to get you results. So I'll do as many pull-ups as I can with overhand grip, and then I'll do this grip too. I didn't do any underhand grip pull-ups, which is probably something I should have done today. But I did this sort of somewhat sort of medium grip deal, where you have your thumb sort of just pointing straight backwards, or just a little bit off to the side, just because this is the way the pull-up bar is designed. But yep, cranking out lots of pull-ups. I really feel like this is probably my best back workout in a long time. I think I'm really starting to hit my stride in terms of getting used to the nutrition that I'm receiving just from the way I'm eating, which is fine. It's okay for your body to have a little period of adjustment to a new diet, and the low carb thing is definitely an adjustment that needed to be made. But I think I'm getting used to it now, and I'm feeling like my strength is returning. And also, I think maybe the addition of creatine in my pre-workout supplement, or my supplementation for my pre-workout, is actually helping out quite a bit, because I'm back to my C4N0 combo, which I always have loved the most out of any pre-workout combination that I've tried, and I'm putting a scoop of that cellular creatine in there as well. So about just nothing too crazy, just like 5 to 7 grams of creatine in my pre-workout, just to help keep me strong, keep me explosive even while on a low carb diet. So after I hit up the pull-ups, I'll come over to this cable row machine, and you can do the cable row. You see, I'm sort of varying my grip even during the exercise. You can change the way you're pulling. You can target higher in your back, you can target lower in your back, and then you can have like a completely supine grip and hit really, really low in your back, and even work your biceps a little bit. But my goal throughout all of this is just to work hard. I feel like I think intensity and just desire to grow, desire to work hard is probably the single most important thing in actually growing. Like, of course you have to eat, of course you have to go to the gym, but the thing that's fueling, your willingness and your ability to get to the gym every day, and to eat your meals on time, and to eat the right kinds of things for your meals, is your desire to grow, is your desire to improve, and your desire to make progress. And that's something that I've had that pretty consistently, but I think it's only increasing as I'm seeing myself change in the mirror. Like, I'm seeing a definition that I haven't seen in forever, considering I am the biggest and leanest that I've been at the same time. I have the most muscle and the least amount of body fat that I've had ever in my life right now. I've probably been leaner than I am right now, but I've never been bigger than I am right now. I mean, okay, well, that's not true. I may have been leaner than I was at some point when I was running, but I also may have been bigger than I am now, like over the winter when I was training really, really hard and eating, you know, a ton. So I've been bigger, I've been leaner, but I've never had this ideal balance of the two before. So I'm really strong, feeling really strong, maintaining a good amount of my muscle, and definitely shredding lots of fat off right now. So I think today at the gym I weighed 204 or 205, I think. So I've been a little bit lighter than this, but I think my muscles are just a little bit more full. I'm definitely wasn't feeling as depleted as I have in the past 2 days. So feeling strong, still staying lean, and getting really, really good quality workouts in, which I think is really important. And just to sort of come back to the diet thing with the carbohydrate intake, I've heard from a lot of sources that it's not your diet that causes you to lose muscle necessarily. It's not like you can't feed your body so you lose muscle. It's more that you can't fuel the kind of workouts you need to have. So you can't, without enough fuel in your muscles, you can't actually fuel the workouts that will help you maintain that muscle. But that's why it's so important to have a refeed every once in a while, because it gives your muscles that glycogen to refill your energy stores. You can think of it that way. I mean, I'm not like a biology expert, exercise physiology expert, but I just imagine, you know, your body has carbohydrate needs and muscle glycogen needs, and when you deplete your carbohydrates through your diet, every workout will deplete a little bit of that stored energy. And eventually your body won't really have enough storage left over unless you refeed it. And that's why once you do refeed it, then you can fuel those huge beastly workouts that you need to maintain your muscle mass and continue to grow and get stronger while restricting your carbohydrate or your calorie intake the rest of the days, so you can still shred that body fat off. And I feel like that's pretty close to what's happening with me. Again, it might just be bro science, might just be speculation, but that's what I'm feeling, and I think that's what I'm seeing in the mirror is definitely not losing very much muscle, and I'm actually seeing myself get stronger in the gym than I have been in months during the dieting phase. And I'm still dieting, so I mean, there's got to be something going on, right? And I think it had a lot to do with that refeed. So dieting is, you know, the low carb dieting has been helping me a lot in trimming down, but I think the refeed day is much more important than I was giving it credit for. So you can definitely still increase your strength on a diet. At least that's what I've found. And I feel like I'm not losing very much muscle mass at all. I don't know if I'm gaining any, but I definitely don't really feel. There's some days where I feel smaller, but I think it's just because I'm losing fat, and I just don't necessarily feel quite as strong, or just because my muscles lack that fullness, which will happen when you deplete your carbohydrates. The glycogen in your muscles, runs down, and you don't have that muscle fullness that makes your, that you may have had when you're bulking, so you don't look as big. But hey, I can give you a little bit of advice just to close out this particular section of the workout is trust in your diet, trust in your workouts, work absolutely as hard as you can, and as long as you stick to your plan and your calorie needs and your workouts continue to be as strong as you possibly can do them, I'm sure you're going to continue to make progress as I have. So keep up the good work, and thanks for watching, guys. Woo. Come here, baby. How's your workout?
Good. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
tired.
trying to find you in the viewfinder. It's kind of weird. You can't really see it. You're not ready to be on camera right now? Okay. Well, you are very beautiful. And your hair looks beautiful today. Oh, what's up? So I just finished my back workout. I'm going to have to put that in a separate video. I'm not sure. If I beasted it today, man. I've been feeling good at the gym. I think one of the main things that helps me, just to be completely honest, just like a little quick tip, a little quick Bajheera tip. Sometimes it's easy to, for me at least, to start sipping on my pre-workout while I'm at the house and just sitting down and watching YouTube videos, checking Facebook, messing around like that. But if you start drinking your pre-workout, you get about halfway through it, oops, and get out of the door. When you still have about half your pre-workout, get to the gym, finish that bad boy off. That'll help you stay in the zone so you don't get all tired out. And then let that pre-workout just go through your system. That's not the only thing that's helping me have good workouts, but that's one quick Bajheera tip. If you want to have a good workout, make sure you don't waste your pre-workout. But yeah, I did back today.
Lots of deadlifts, felt super strong in my deadlifts. I went up to 275. Let me start the car for you, baby.
That's hot.
I went up to 275 today, but I took too long to get there. I didn't think I was going to be lifting that strong today, lifting that heavy. So by the time I got to 275, I was already quite a few reps deep. So next time I'll have to start up. I'll probably honestly do my warm-up sets instead of at 135. I'll probably do them at what is it, 185? Yeah, and then either 185 or 195, and then I'll just get right to 225 to start doing my reps and my ladder up. I might even be able to get 315 next time. I felt real strong today, so 315 would be like my max for like 2 to 3 reps next time. But yeah, I'm feeling strong. I had an awesome chest day, awesome back day. So even though I'm on a bit of a diet, I feel like I am actually making strength gains, and who knows, that might translate into muscle growth too, even while I'm on a diet. But that might just be bro science. But anyway, have an awesome workout today. Gonna head off to the grocery store, restock on some food, then get home and start editing either this whole vlog or maybe just the workout section of the vlog, and then maybe we'll post like the rest of it later on. Who knows? I don't know if we want to film at this grocery store. Who knows? We'll see what we do. But regardless, gonna head off to the store, and then I will be getting ready to live stream after I get this video edited. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the stream. Peace.